Welcome back to Farm Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. And we're back on Zorro or San Diego or Dondiego or some kind of Diego. I haven't done too many episodes of this. There was a little bit of controversy on this map in that, and I'm getting this second, third, fourth, fifth hand. I went online. I did not get this map off of any web page. It was actually sent to me via Dropbox from somebody I know in Europe. And so when I went to see if there was an update to the game, I found several versions of this game all over the internet. And when I was reading the comments, there seemed to be quite a bit of controversy in that it was released without permission. They weren't finished with it. Some of the comments were that there were more than one person working on the map. One of them got mad, left, took the map and threw it up on the internet. I've heard all kinds of rumors and stuff. I even heard that some poor guy was doing a live stream of it, and the mod authors came on and just tore him a new one because he was using a map that wasn't released by them and blah, 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 and this kind of thing. I got a little bit nervous about that, was wondering if I was going to get attacked if I was making videos on it. Nothing happened, so I decided I'd come back and make another episode. So there it is. I have no idea if any of that is true. You know, there was just comments on the download pages about the map and stuff like that. So anyway, let's see. I told you I was going to do the nuggets. I did all but the last two. And so let's go get those. I'm going to put my speed boots on, and we're going to run down and get those. Get this map turned off. Speed boots. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, I got my speed boots on. I've got some equipment working out there. We'll get that in a minute. I'm trying to get that potato field done because I've leased that potato field, field number 24. And I found out that if you wait until midnight, you get charged for it. And if you wait till the next midnight, you get charged for it again. So you don't lease it for 30 days. You lease it for every 24 hours. So I want to get the stuff off of there. I only leased it so I could get the potatoes off. And so as soon as they're off, I'm gonna turn that lease back in. Now, I know the last two nuggets are in these hills. How do I know that? Because I collected all 100 of them and forgot to save my game. So I ended up having to collect them all again. So there's 99 and 100 is over here somewhere. Let's see on the map. It's right. Okay, so yeah, it's right there to the right of me. All right, let's see if we can find it. I think it's down on this side. Someplace. Where? There it is. Hey, your remarkable find nets you 1 million, which has been transferred to your account. Woohoo! So I have $1 million, and I'm going to buy some land. So what should I buy? Let's go to the fields. I looked at some of these. These things sell for a tremendous amount of money. This one's almost 2 million. This is 1 million. They're just really high. So I thought, why am I jumping to the largest fields in the game? Why don't I just collect the smaller fields down here where I've already got fields? I own 26 and 27, 20 and 19. So why not buy 25, 29, 32, blah, blah, blah. Let's do 32 first, because I think that's probably the most expensive one of that group that I'm looking at. It's almost $500,000. Let's buy that. And then let's look at 25 next and see what that is. It is 160. We can certainly get that one. Let's look at 29. 29. Let's visit that. That one is 137, certainly a good buy. And then we still have almost $500,000. I think I've got plenty of equipment right now, so I'm just looking at increasing my real estate. I wonder if I can afford 40. What do you think? I might have to go 31. Let's take a look at 40. Yeah, let's look at 40. Oh, it's a little bit too much. Little bit too much. Darn it. Can't afford 40. All right, what else do we got? I guess I could wait. How much is 36? Probably it's out of reach, too. It's a pretty good-sized field. Oh, it's more than 40. It's deceiving because it's long and lean. 31 or 35, maybe both. 39. Let's look at 39. Trying to get the most out of my million because I'm not going to get million again. 400. Let's get that one. And then let's get out of here. Why is there bells ringing, ding-a-linging? Okay, I'm trying to get this done here. We got Alan working the potatoes, it looks like. And I've got Lynn working here. Bob Bierbauer is working my grain truck here. And, yeah, Alan is working the potato harvester. Okay, so this guy's coming to pick this up. We should be okay. Now, a couple things. Changes, things like that. I got this sprayer here I'm going to use because I've changed back to, with one of the latest updates now, I am told, and I haven't tested any of this, I'm just going by what I've been told, that if you fertilize 3 times instead of 1, at the start, I did test this, that I did fertilize 3 times and I fertilized 1 time, and there was absolutely no difference. As a matter of fact, a couple of times I got more yield out of the 1 fertilizing than I did the 3. But now they've changed it, I have been told, that now if you do 3, you do actually get quite a bit better yield. And you can actually fertilize, again, I've been told, right up to harvest time if you don't have the 3rd one done. And that's why I've got this guy ready to go in this field, which is actually ready to harvest. I'm told that if you fertilize it before you cut it, you still get credit for the fertilization. Now, the other thing is, if you've got all of your windrow that you need, you can actually spread your windrow out and plow it under, and that counts as a fertilization. So, if this field 19, which I'm working, is done, now I'm picking up the straw because I need the straw, but if I turn this straw under with a plow, that counts as not only your plowing, it counts as a fertilization. Then when you seed and fertilize, there's number 2, and then you do 1 more fertilize, and you've got your 3 in. Now, with the one, you could always use your weeder too, if you want to use a weeder to do that. I didn't like using a weeder, so I'll probably just do the plowing under the straw. Now, I want to get the straw first, though. I don't have a lot of straw. What do I have in straw? Because I just started this map. I don't really have a lot of straw. Yeah, see? I got just shy of 500,000. I want more straw than that, so I'll probably take the straw on most of these first passes on these fields. And then, now, if you did notice, there's a lot of production on this map, a lot of production. If you look up, I'm looking up here, where there's a lot of stuff you can make. And so I'm learning how to do a lot of that. Now, I was playing Sudhammer that has a lot of production on it, too. So I do know how to do a lot of this stuff. Although some of the mods are different. People will take mods and tweak them and make them work a little bit different. And so what I mean by that is I have used on several maps refineries and stuff, and I kind of know how to do this. I think in the last episode I said, well, what is this and how does this work? What I meant by that was I've used these before, but sometimes, like I say, modders will tweak things. And, for example, there was one that was making alcohol, and it took different products than the next map I was on. And so with this one, you have to have that yellow tanker, and, you know, you have to make your fuel and put it in here and blah, 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 blah. You have to have a refinery. But anyway, there's that. Let's see. What else do I need to do? This is almost done. We need to get our combine out there with those fields that we just did, but I want to spray them first. Let me see if I can get this fella going. Let's see. I think it's Control-Delete to start Courseplay. By the way, this is a new version of Courseplay. It's version 5.01, but the development version is now up to 121. And this is a couple days old, so who knows? Maybe there's a new one out. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this fella going. I do have some information on my mods. There's been some changes that I've made on some of my mods. The John Deere that I had, if you remember, I had a John Deere tractor that when it went to start, it would go for about 15 minutes before it started. And then when you jump to another vehicle, you could hear it stopping about 3 times, you know, as long as it needed to. I went in and changed all of that. I made it a little bit quieter. So I adjusted that mod. There's several other mods that I have got. Let me show you one. Okay, right here. Let me get out of this rig. I don't have it on this map. I have a mod that tells you, and I didn't put it on this map. It's called Game Extension, and when you're out in the field, it'll tell you what percentage of growth it's in and all kinds of information. I forgot to put it in this mod folder, but I do have that. I have some new mods. I put them all in for you people that are my patrons. If you still have the link to my OneDrive, which I hope you do, the link does not change. So if you still have that link and you want to check on some of the new mods that I put in there or that I have improved, you know, you can do that. For those that you don't know, I have Patreon page. And those people that are patrons get the access to all my mods that they can download directly from my OneDrive account. And it's easy to do. Just support me as a patron. And you can do that for whatever amount you want to. But you can do it for as little as $1. I'm not trying to make a lot of money. I'm just trying to recoup some of the costs that I have involved in doing the videos. As most of you know, you don't make a lot of money from YouTube. Very little. I don't even make enough barely to pay my internet costs from YouTube, and it's even less now. I don't know if you've heard, but there are 250 of YouTube's largest advertisers have pulled all their ads. So YouTubers that quit their jobs to do this for a living just got their income cut in half. Some of those were Volkswagen, Walmart, you know, some Verizon have all pulled their advertising. And if you're into conspiracy theory, it might be involved here. So basically, what happened was some of the big newspapers or papers, paper media like Wall Street Journal, New York Times, I can't remember which ones they were, they started putting out stories about Verizon. Why are you letting your ads go on YouTube? Do you not realize that there are terrorists that have videos that your ads are on, and people with questionable language and and questionable content, inappropriate content that your advertising is going on. And why are you doing that? Why are you putting your ads on that kind of thing? Or do you even realize that you are? And so that all is true. That happened. Here's the conspiracy part for those of you that enjoy conspiracy theory. I kind of feel that what's happening is a lot of these papers and media per se are losing their own advertising due to they don't have subscribers anymore. There's a lot of people not watching network news, and CNN literally has no audience anymore. And you can compare that to some YouTubers that have millions of viewers. And CNN certainly doesn't have that. And so they're losing revenue. So what happens is, and here's the conspiracy part, there are programmers out there that will they'll go out and do Twitter and Facebook and social media, and they'll create phony accounts, hundreds of them. And so you can get, one guy can have 100 different accounts, and then they start spamming the advertisers and saying, we're complaining because we've seen some of your ads on a terrorist organization's YouTube page and things like that, because they're afraid that YouTube's taking their advertising away. Now, you can say that's conspiracy, but I wouldn't put it past them doing stuff like that. Why is it that 250 of the largest advertising all at once pulled all their ads? If they weren't getting Facebook, negative response from Facebook accounts and Twitter accounts and spammed email and stuff like that. So there's your conspiracy for the day. But anyway, that brings me back to Patreon. One of the reasons why I decided to do Patreon is that to try to get a little support and try to recoup some of the money that it cost me to do videos, because I don't make anything from YouTube. I maybe $50 every 2 months. Well, my internet's more than that every month. So I tried to make it as easy as I could by doing as little as $1 a month to be a patron on my page. It's easy to do. If you go to my YouTube page, right on the banner, you'll see a link to Patreon. But anyway, somebody asked me, let's see, I'm going to do grass here. Somebody asked me last week how much time I put on making videos. I told them it was about 6 to 8 hours a day. And they said, "Are you kidding?" I said, "No, it takes that long." Now, is it solid 8 hours? Probably not. I stop and eat once in a while and do other things, but it does take a lot of work and a lot of time, especially for YouTubers like me. I don't do just 1 or 2 videos a week. I do at least a farming one every day, and then I'm playing several other games that I'm making videos on. So at any given day, I've got at least 2, sometimes 3 videos out in a day. It takes a lot of work to do that. So just a way of trying to explain, why I'm trying to recoup a little bit of the money that it takes me to do this. So, and getting back to patrons, if you want some of my mods that I've done, and you don't have, for some reason you've lost the link, just shoot me a comment and I'll send you a link, the new link. It's not a new link, it's the same link, but anyway, you get the idea. Let me go on, get out of this negative stuff. All right, we're done with the potatoes. Let me go to the field management and turn this thing in before I get charged again. And let's go find our truck. Get close. You thought I fell asleep, didn't you? Oh, I better go check on that sprayer, that fertilizer. Whoa! Are you kidding? Was that it? No, that's not it. There's still potatoes in there. What happened? There we go, there we go. Bad positioning. Alright, let's button this guy up. Go to our truck. Tell him to go move on. Drive now. There he goes. And stop at the last trigger. Let's go check on fertilizer guy. Well, he's almost done. Maybe. What's he doing? Maybe he is done. I told him if he was done to head back in that corner up there, so let's see if that's what he's doing. Well, looks like it. Sweet. Alright, let's get this guy out. Get him down to that field. And it looks like the grass guy is ready to be unloaded. Who's doing the grass anyway? Mr. Mike. Oh, I thought I fixed that. Darn it. I need to check on that. Mr. Mike is one of my newer patrons. And he has a different name that he likes to go by. So I thought I fixed that. I will fix it. I apologize for that. Is it JYRI-80, I think? Something like that is what he goes by now. Let me get rid of this. And shut that off. See if oh. Ooh, do I need four-wheel drive? Maybe. Kick this up. There we go. So I get a little over, I get about 160, 170,000 units of grass off this one strip. That's actually pretty good. You can do that every day. It's been, I think it's going to be plenty of grass for me. I don't have a lot of animals yet anyway. So far I've been putting most of it in the silo here. Stop. Stop. He doesn't want to stop. Alright, let me stop this guy. Get rid of that. Line this up. Alright, let's see. We're going to send this over to field 19 where I'm going to send my combine, and then I need to get that spray rig. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Whoa! Alright, I'll get my combine out here. Where'd the spray rig go? What's he doing? Ed, what's shaking? I don't know what he's doing. Didn't he already do this? Okay, turn on field is activated. 8 meters. I wonder if that's not enough. 8 meters. This is kind of weird. I don't know what's happening. I think it's well fertilized. I didn't think it would fertilize if it already had fertilization done. Let me check and see. Okay, ready to harvest, fertilized. Well, it says it's been fertilized all the way. That's weird. So do these that I just bought. All right. All right, I'm going to stop him because I don't know what's going on here. What in the world? Stop! All right. I don't know what's going on. All right, he's going back to the barn. I don't want to go across those tracks again like I did. Let's take him to the road. Got to get Mr. Grasscatcher back out there. Finish that. Let's just put this guy in here for now. Where were we going with him? Where am I? Why? I don't know why I was clear out there. I'm down to 82,000 after that million. That million goes fast, doesn't it? Especially since I had to pick up the gold nuggets twice. One good thing about that, at least I knew where they were. There were a couple on this map that are kind of hard to get. Up on the roof, or up on a... There was one at the port up on a container that I had a tough time getting. Last option was to get a pickup or something up there so I could jump off of it and get up on the container, but I kept jumping and jumping until finally I got it. Okay, now I don't think that I have a course set up here, but let me just double check and make sure. So, do I have a Harvest Field 20? I do not. So let's do one. Alright, so I'm going to do field work. Field 20, 13.2. Southeast. Gonna head, no, southwest. Gonna head east. Activate that. Don't need a headland. Alright, we're going to save this as Harvest Field 20. I guess I better open the combine up. And let's let her go to work. And who do we have? It's Ed again. Ed likes this field. Alright. What else we got going? I've got to get this guy down there and into the field. Isn't that windrow fluffy? I can't remember if I put chopped straw in here or not. If I didn't, I need to on this. I'm going to have to check my mod folder when I get done here. Because I know I didn't have that mod in what was it called? Game extension. I didn't have that one, and I don't remember if I'll bet I didn't put the chopped straw in either. So let's see. We're going to do a combine course here. Let me just run up here a little bit, then we'll flip a Yui. head back to the farm. I've got some new trucks too. I found, if you're watching the Texas map, I went through all the new mods I've got. And the Texas map, I'm going 90% of my equipment is John Deere now on Texas. But I do have some new mods that I went over on the Texas one. I don't remember what all they were. I did find some new trucks. I found some Kenworth trucks. A Kenworth 800 and a Kenworth 600. Pretty nice. Oh. Uh-oh. Let me pause this. Get this guy out of the way. I like the ability to pause course play. You couldn't use that when I first started using course play. They didn't have that. Yeah, you couldn't pause it. If you stopped and got out of the thing, you had to start over. Okay, I just want to get this guy out of the way. Well, I'll tell you what. Since I've already got him stopped, let's just put him back to work. All right, we were doing strip guy here. Let's just put him back to work and go back and get this fella, turn him back on. And then let's just go. I'm just going to go back out this way. Back on the highway here. Whoa, there goes Enterprise bumping and grinding down the road. Okay, let's just stop it right here and let's save this as field 20 and drive the course. There he goes. Alright, who do we have driving here? Scorpion. And Alan is doing the rest of the grass. Let's see, we need to get this fella all buckled up and hidden back. You know what? I could actually have this transported. Let's do that. Save me a little bit of time. There's a new transport mod. I don't have it, but somebody was telling me about it. That lets you transport anything while you're still in the rig, anywhere you want. That sounds kind of cool. Okay, everything's working okay. Let's get Alan back to the farm. Now that he's done. Hey, he lost his four-wheel drive. How'd that happen? Probably doesn't need it out on the flat ground, but Beacon's on. We're on the road. It's getting dark. 6:41. Getting to the end of another farm day. I have to go check my new fields out and see what's on them. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to take this directly down to the silage maker. I think the animals have, yep. I don't have very many animals, I just have a few. But I think they've got feed. They don't have mixed feed. This is kind of funny, and I didn't really notice this. I didn't pay attention is what I didn't do. But if you remember, I told everybody how much I liked these icons and stuff like this. What I didn't realize is there's no grate here. This is just painted on the ground. It's just paint. So where does the where does the product go? It just gets dumped on the ground and magically goes in the silo. I don't care. I just think it's funny. I'm easily amused, though. Well, it's time to put this little guy away. So we'll do that. I think I'm going to just stick him in this. Well, I don't know if that's big enough. Let's go in the barn if I can find room. We'll just stick him in here. There you go. Let's get in my pickup truck. And let's go check some of the fields we just bought. See what's on them. Okay, these two I had right here, 26 and 27. I bought 29, didn't I? Yeah, I don't think I own this one. So it's got some kind of grain on it. And then 25, I didn't have that one. Let's see what 25 has on it. If it has anything. Might not. Might not. Nope. It's ready to plant. It's cultivated. Ready to plant, but it needs to be plowed. So I get my plow down here. 32 I bought too, didn't I? 25, 29, 32, and 39. Did I buy 39? 39 doesn't have anything on it either. So let's go check what 32 has on it. Then I need to get my plow down here. And I need to write myself a note, get chopped straw if I don't have it. Put game extension in there, and we write that down. Okay, here's 32 has some kind. Oh, it's got millet on it. Okay, cool beans. Now I can't remember, but I think millet. Well, I'm not sure. I think millet might need a corn header. I don't recall. Okay, so I do know I need the plow down there, so there's the first thing I need to do. Head back in the farm here. Park in front of the old house. Grab the Hulk, head out that way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dang it. You gotta be careful. Hulk is a monster. He gets angry real easy. If you go too fast around corners, he really gets angry and he'll flip you right over. Well, they're not huge fields, but all in all, I suppose I got my money out of that $1 million. Got my money's worth. I'm a land baron now. A miniature one. And I think what I'm going to do, this is pretty square. I'm probably going to just hire a worker here. I don't know if I need a course play route. I'm trying to think what reason I'd need a course play route other than just to have one. What the heck. I'll do one real quick. Alright, it's field work. This is field 25. 15.2. We're starting in the northeast and we're heading west. Activate that. Do this. Plow field 25. And let it go to town. And then make sure I've got 24 speed. Yeah, okay. He's ready to go. Scorpion's still working up a storm. Good job, Scorp. Ed's still doing this thing on the combine. I mismatched the color, didn't I? The header's a little bit darker yellow. It's almost an orange. How'd I do that? I think, did I swap? Oh, I must have swapped out combines. I did. Swapped out combines because the other combine I was using was dumping windrow outside of the field, and I don't like that. So, yeah. Well, what else do I need to do? How's he doing? He's doing okay. Wow, that Ed, he's a worker. He's over here too. Must be his other brother, Ed. There's Ed, and there's his other brother, Ed. You may have remembered in one of the last episodes I asked, I have a patron and a subscriber named Jules, and I just was not aware whether Jules was a male or a female, and I think I discreetly asked, and she responded, so she is a female. And I was only confused only because I had a friend that was a female named Julie, and we called her Jules. And then I know that, like, Jules Verne is a male, so it can be used, it's non-gender name, Jules. And anyway, she responded. She's playing this map privately, single player, and since there's quite a bit of production on it, she asked if she could help me out if I needed help, and I said, hey, no problem. Or I am saying no problem. So, because there is a lot of production on here, and it takes me a while to learn how to do everything, because I don't get to sit and play this map. I'm not playing this map. I'm recording this map. So if you're seeing this last 3 episodes, you've seen everything I've done. I haven't went around and I haven't looked at anything or how anything works. I'm learning as I go. So some maps I play privately, and some I don't. I'm not playing this one privately, so I'm playing it blind, if you will. So yeah, I appreciate any help I can get. All righty. I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. I hope you had fun. I did. If you did have fun, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the farm in the next episode. Happy farming.